Oh, she's beautiful. Burlesque. We've sped up. Ooh, that green is so nice. Oh, that's where this came from. Oh. So that was (G)I-DLE's Nude. And what I'm picking up from it is that nude is a replacement word for rude, which is clever. See, because I enjoy (G)I-DLE because I forget her name, but I know their leader like produces their music, and she be coming up with some shit. She be in there cooking. Now, I do like this. It's just a little confusing at first, but I do like this. And half the time I was distracted by the music video because it was so beautiful. Not only that, half the time I was distracted by the music video to try to figure out what they was talking about. But at the end, I got it, and that's all that matters. So let's give the typical rundown. Music video, amazing, gorgeous, even. Outfits have saved my soul. Vocals, like I said, It might be but it might be because they are like focusing more on a message, but the vocals are not crazy, but the vocals are not bad, and I like it. So just give me a second. I'm gonna go look at the lyrics, go watch it again, and I'll come back. So I love the mix between like the animated, like the animated nude, like the animated blonde lady, and like them in the music video. And now that I'm reading the lyrics, I'm getting the message, and it just reinforces the fact that I really think that they're replacing nude with rude, but also at the same time, nude is replacing being too open and honest about like, yes, I'm original, yes, I'm me. It's a different way of saying, yes, I'm me, and it's so amazing. Also, at the same time, it is so femininely empowering, and I love it. Also, the raps, her cadence is so good. I'm so disappointed in myself for not knowing her name, because she deserves better. Like, and that's the other thing too, because I'm re-listening to it and I'm just re-experiencing all the vocals now that I'm paying attention to it, and it's just like, oh my gosh, why do they sound so good? Why didn't nobody tell me that (G)I-DLE sounds like this? I mean, I knew, kind of. But I'm rediscovering, and it's just like, I'm so upset that I didn't look at this earlier. That I didn't listen to this earlier. This is a bop. This is wonderful. This is amazing. She did such a good job. They did such a good job. And it's so, like, it has so much character. It has so much character. I'm loving it. No McDonald's. I'm loving it. And the burlesque outfits were like the perfect choice, because it didn't, like, the burlesque outfits. Ooh, because it just adds such another layer of nuance to this, because it's inspired by Marilyn Monroe and what's his name? Banksy. But like, adding those elements just gives the song another level of nuance. Like, just being like, because that's the thing, it's like, it's okay for them, like, especially in like the K-pop sense, it's okay for them to dance on stage, it's okay for them to do all of these things in music videos and whatnot, but it's not okay for them to do or be human behind the scenes. And I feel like that's the reason why it was like black and white behind the scenes. And then like it's like, it's okay for them to do certain things to please their crowd, their audience, but it's not okay for them to do things for their own desires, while at the same time the added element of like the museum is how, like, kind of representing probably like how they feel, like how idols feel, being things to look at but never being considered like actual real humans, similarly to objects, but still revering themselves as works of art. So it's like they still view themselves as like works of art, things to be admired, but they feel trapped in this position of being admired. And it is so to the point where they're just like, yeah, no. And then you have like some scenes where they kind of like crossfade, or they kind of cross together the black and white scenes and the red scenes of them doing the burlesque dancing in other in like some other scenes, where it just adds a new meaning of, well, they're not doing that anymore. They don't want to do that anymore. They want to be real and authentic. They want to be nude, authentically themselves. Or because I just caught a thought that was like, oh, nude could also mean bland. Where like they get on stage and they do all of this other stuff, but then like in their regular normal lives, they could be considered bland. Because people were expecting this stage persona. It's like they do this for work. They're being like ridiculed for work, or they are being expected to have their work personas outside of that, when they could be considered like bland outside of work. It's like, ooh, I expected so much out of you. I expected to get this persona from you. And then they're like, no, I don't do that. That's just... And that's the reason why, because that's probably the reason why in the second verse, she's like, excuse me, we don't do that here. It's like, if you were expecting me to take my clothes off, do all that, we don't do that here. Because that adds like the level of, that adds that meaning to it too. Because it's like, you expect me to do what I do on stage outside of it, but that's what I do for work. That's not really who I am. And some of it is who I am. And it's like, I will put who I am into this, but who I am outside of stage, you don't know. Or who I am off of the stage could be different. And there should be like room for them to do that too. It's amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that was (G)I-DLE's Nude. If you like that song, you like that music video, please go check out that music video and that song on their channel. It is definitely a 10. Like a 12, actually. It's like a 12. There's definitely nothing wrong with it. The music video is like a 14. There's definitely nothing wrong with it. On what scale? The what I feel like scale. That's what scale. But if you like my reaction to it, you have anything that you would like to add to this conversation, please do so in the comments. If you want me to react to something else, please put that in the comments. And like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.